and on the Tira. LA Glizzy and on the Tira.
He do, Jordan. I like him. He's funny. Somebody was talking about him a while back before all of this, and they were like, "Oh, that fool Satira's a weenie. That fool didn't even want to catch a fade." Fool, he's like 50-something years old. Who thinks like that at that age? And you guys want him to fight?
I have cheese.
Only because he don't want to fight. He has cancer. He's sick. He ain't got time for that. He's trying to do different things, and they were clowning him. Oh, that fool. He don't want to catch a fight. Bitch, after so long, bitch, who the fuck is out there trying to like actually fucking fight? You know?
We did see the perpetrator.
Don't tell me to unmute because I'll keep it mute.
And they were present.
The fuck?
Wearing his,
Nobody tells me what to do.
was wearing the,
Say sorry. If not, go over there with my boy.
they were set $1 million bail.
You remember that one people used to battle?
All right, I accept your apology. Cool.
I'll show you, man.
Throughout the Inland Empire, we don't know what those cases are. They murder, right?
Yeah, murder.
Murder, and they added charges of falsifying information. So we do know. Yeah, so they are. We do know that they did, in fact, falsify information. And we have a new lead for you fine folks out there on the Tira. Also, we have been given new information. Eastvale has entered the chat. They were reported seen at the Costco in Eastvale, and little Emmanuel was in the video. So we do know that Emmanuel was alive on the 10th. So the third has now left the chat, other than the image that we have from her clucking her coins and her whatever. She was clucking everything. She looks
Oh, it's on the Tira.
she looked Malia, if you ask me. Coming from one egg, 2 feet, trust me when I tell you, bro, I know a trick when I see one on the Tira, and they both are tricked out the game right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, they
On the Tira.
both didn't look at each other. Jade sat there and answered the judge's question, didn't he? She didn't even want to look at him, and I'm sorry to say that there was an outburst in the courtroom, and people died, and I said hola as they.
He said hola, the Tira, on the
back
Tira.
into their holding tank.
Oh shit,
And
man.
Immediately, I was reprimanded and hauled
Oh
off to the back.
shit, no, man. For the
Put a
homies.
grilling to your boy. They put a grilling to your boy, and I told them that I wholeheartedly apologize. I told them that I was out looking for the little boy all night, and that I'm like on an hour and a half sleep, and I'm on dexamethasone, which is a very, very
What you said? Oh,
powerful steroid for
dexamethasone?
cancer patients, which I do have. And so
On the
I
Tira.
wholeheartedly and unequivocally apologize, and I believe they felt that my apology was sincere enough to tell me that I am allowed in the courtroom on the next visit. But any further outbursts from me, and they will press charges against me.
Wow.
And so thank you to the Riverside County Sheriff's Department for giving your boy a free get out of jail pass. And trust me when I tell you, I will never, ever, ever, ever have a lapse in judgment of that magnitude against me. I apologize to you. I apologize to the county. I apologize to the judge, to the Sheriff's Department, and I apologize to the community at large, because that was very, very unprofessional of me. And so moving forward, I've learned from this mistake, and I am not above acknowledging my faults, homie, on the Tira. And so
Okay,
thank you so
okay.
much.
All right,
That's the latest
respect,
here
respect.
from Riverside,
You know what
California.
I'm saying? Respect. Motherfucker.
That's
On
right.
the Tira. So there was a courtroom outburst. Where's everybody at? Courtroom outburst.
The cops actually has been having his back the whole time. They let him go in the scene and everything.
But y'all
That's
hate the
dope.
cops. What's up with that? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Get in here, get in here, get in here. Come on.
I thought that was funny. So my wife.
All right.
Maybe it is, man. Maybe that's my wife right there. A chonga. I need a chonga, man. Somebody's gonna do everything, you know, clean. And Whatever. I don't know why this isn't working.
Mira, pinche vieja estúpida, no es chisme, pendeja. No es chisme, babosa, es fucking like real life shit. Ok, y tú ya estás bien pinche, estás muy joven para que estés aquí en el TikTok, babosa.
Oh,
Ve a
she's
limpiarle
snapping
el
on
pinche
somebody.
baño a tu mamá.
Oh, she said your mother. Okay. Wow.
I don't give a fuck who streams me. They ain't making money out of me.
Actually, I am.
And I apologize. That's not getting Mr. Do not ever do that. Do not ever. And I wholeheartedly. I really wanted her to hear
You mess with the
that.
wrong one. You snitches mess with the wrong one.
He
She don't
feels
care.
bad about it, but you know,
I know he's gonna get that little boy's gonna get justice.
Jonathan's just different, guys. He doesn't show feelings. I do. Hi, Tyson. I do. I be like, oh, that's messed up, and I get emotional. My little tear might come out and all that, but he's just different than me. Everybody's different.
So next week we got September 4th. September 4th.
We're gonna go, Woody, on September 4th.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here September 4th again.
Well, guys,
So the
if I don't
courthouse,
see him on
man.
September 4th, if you guys want to give Compa Woody a follow, give him a follow so you guys can follow up with the court with the whole Emmanuel Haro situation.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Linwood.
You're welcome. Their bill is $1 million, right?
Yes, they're
$1 million?
They're both at $1 million.
Ooh.
All right, then, Linwood. Well, I'm gonna get off of this live. I'm about to be heading out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see what's up
Okay.
with Tira.
All right, mijo.
All right, then.
Bye.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
I'm gonna show a little bit more of this interview real quick.
$1 million bond. Okay. Supposedly. That's good.
The little boy that took a picture around the Tira before he went in was part of Rebecca's family. Yeah, they were on the behalf.
On the thing, there's a celebrity out there.
The two ladies, and the boy.
Yeah.
They were part of their family, but they said that they hadn't seen the little baby within a year.
Or known about.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm about to be shutting this live off. It was nice
No.
sharing the information with you guys. It's time to go now, though. Thank you, guys. I appreciate everyone that was in the chat. I appreciate everyone that shared the live. For now, I believe it's time to go have an ate. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I appreciate you guys for double tapping and sharing the live. Let's get justice for Emmanuel. Next court date, it's September 4th. I'll be here again. September 4th.
Okay.
No worries.
All right, I got another feed though at the courthouse. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I like it, man. The chonga was out there. She was doing her thing. I don't want to be disrespectful. Oh, this guy got off. Damn. Let's see. Who else is live? So they're saying $1 million bond. Wow. Oh, here we go.
So, I mean, things are just getting started. Hopefully
Better call
soon,
Saul. Latino, better call Saul.
The courts will release what's an arrest declaration, which is a sworn statement that the sheriff's investigator wrote to a judge to get an arrest warrant. They have to lay out the case in there. They can't just say, well, we think they murdered. Emmanuel.
Right.
You have to put
There's got to be.
some concrete information. Here's why we think it. So,
Okay, cool. Well, hey, you're good at this, man. Maybe next time I'll grab you again and you can give us another
yeah,
update.
that's fine. The case is just getting started.
Yeah, it's gonna be
These
long.
cases take a long time.
Yeah.
Don't expect it to be over in a month or 6 months or even a year.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
That's with every case.
I would imagine it's going to dry out. And I can't imagine they're going to let all these people in next time. Do you think?
They'll probably won't
Media,
have that,
I think.
probably won't have that many people next time.
Probably not.
You get the zoo today, and
And then it kind of.
and then people will move on to something else.
Yeah. So, okay, cool. Well, thank you.
Sure thing.
Appreciate it, man. All right. Have a good
And
day.
who are you?
I'm Johnny.
Oh, okay. Johnny Lopez.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I am terrible with faces.
I am too.
I'm just the worst.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
All right.
So, all right. I'm gonna
All right,
take
take
it's hot
care.
out here,
Yeah,
man.
anytime.
Have a good day.
Anytime for you.
Okay. I'll see you next time, man. All right. So that was Brian Rocos. He is with the Press Enterprise. So he is very good at what he does. So anytime we can get him to give us a breakdown is something that we should take advantage of. He said that he would give us a good update. He will probably be in there next time. He'll probably be in there every time. He's one of the most well-known local Riverside reporters. So I can't imagine he wouldn't be in there. I'm going to try and get in there too. I won't be able to take my camera, obviously, but I'm okay not going in. I mean, it's cool and everything, but being out here is, good too. I grab everybody and talk to a lot of people, so we'll see. All right, let's see if I can get one more.
Interesting. Emmanuel Haro.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else is. All right, we're gonna walk back to my car because I wasn't planning on being here this long, so my only paid for
I want to make that very clear.
for a short amount of time. But hey, before you all can stay with me and we'll walk back to my vehicle. I appreciate you all for sticking with me. Like I said, follow me. I will try and keep you up to date on everything as much as I can. And so you all can be a part of everything. I do cover a ton of stories, so this isn't the only thing I'm covering right now. Hold on. This is not the only story I'm covering right now. This is one of many. So if you follow my YouTube, if you follow my TikTok, if you follow my Instagram, y'all know that I cover a lot of stuff. So in the last couple days, I've covered shootings, quadruple fatal car crash. All those videos are up on my YouTube and on my TikTok. So any of my stuff that I cover, check them out, subscribe, and that way you're always aware when I'm going to go live or I'm going to be somewhere. But yeah, so this is not the only thing I'm covering. So I'm not as 100% dedicated as everybody. I am dedicated. I'm not going to be, everywhere that there's something happening. There's a lot of stuff going on. I've been doing this for a long time. This is going to be a long, drawn-out case. And so we'll be here for the big things. We'll be here for the big things. And that's, yeah, check out my YouTube, though. I did go to a quadruple fatal traffic collision a couple days ago in the city of Temecula. There's a really good twist coming out about that story that nobody really knows about yet. But one person was pulled out of a car that was on fire. 3 people in the vehicle died. One was pulled out. The driver was pulled out of the...
You should start buying live viewers like some of the other YouTubers. What? That is crazy. No, man, you crazy.
His life stuff.
What?
That's a twist that hasn't
Send me
broke
that.
really yet, but it is going to be breaking soon. So y'all are the first to know that. That video is up on my YouTube.
Oh, it was a mass shooting.
I won't be able to get an interview with him because he's not doing interviews. I think TMZ hit him up, and he's going to do something for TMZ. But he did something for KTLA. So if you want to see an interview with him, go check out KTLA, or I can post something on one of my stories or something. Hold on one second.
What the?
Okay, sorry. My camera is going kind of wonky here. But yeah, so that's a cool story to that tragic ending. Is that you know, have a 2-time Super Bowl champion happened to be behind you and was able to jump out of his vehicle, and while the car was on fire, multiple people in the vehicle were
All right, so we're talking about different topics. I wanted to check on this lady that was been murder by nature podcast. She's a local and has been talking about everything that's going on out there. Let me start. I don't know where I want to start with her. Let's start here, I guess.
Hey guys, good morning. So I took last night after coming back home to just kind of decompress, rest. My body kind of gave out on me. And today it is now raining here in Yucaipa. There's thunderstorms, all that, but it is supposed to clear up later. And when it does clear up, I'm going to walk around to look at just our ditches, anything. There's no actual confirmed sightings of her besides, I believe, on the Tira. He got an insider source that said that they saw her around midnight on the 12th, and he did go check that out. It's on his channel. You guys can go watch him over there. He did say that he sent it over to local law enforcement, and I believe that they're going to go start looking there from what he was saying. There was a ton of people on live yesterday searching, walking around in the town. It looks like they kind of went home around like 10, 11, but more people are going to be coming out today to continue the search. Now, I've seen a ton of comments and people asking, are they going to charge the grandmother? Are they going to charge the aunt? From the statement released from police yesterday, they are saying that there are no additional suspects in this case.
No,
so they are not looking at the aunt. They're not looking at the grandma. They said that they have all their suspects. They think that this was the parents and the parents alone.
I say bring in the aunt and bring in grandma. Lock them all up. Bring them all in.
I do not know what evidence, what information, what they have that is bringing them to this conclusion. I don't know what, they haven't released it. All that was really shared with us is that they were able to recover the digital evidence and conduct very intense interviews. And with that, they were able to make the arrest. I will also say that they said that there was a substantial amount of blood in the home that they were able to get from the carpet. That is what was released. Blood. And that just, I'm trying to keep it together here. With that, that's why they were able to make their arrest on the murder charges. So I think it's very important that we just kind of let the police do what they're doing. We as a community, what we can do is go out and search. Search, search, search. If he's in Yucaipa, search every single rock, every crevice. On someone's live, there was stating that there was a ditch over by 7th Street where the football field was. So not on the football field, but over all the way to the end of the park. There's another parking lot where there's basketball courts, and over there's a ditch too. Yucaipa locals, we know this town. We know how we have all these little crevices and different streets. Get out and search. The only thing that we can do right now is try and bring this baby home, try and give him a proper burial, and see what we can do there. Sorry, there was a work truck that was driving by and it was loud. Right now, the police are going to be conducting a search for the, because that's what
I already know about that. I think she does really good updates and stuff. I want to move forward a little bit. Let me check this out.
So people are also stating that that Rebecca's mom was the only mom that was there, that Jake's mom wasn't there. They didn't see Jake's mom. And I stated in my video that Jake's mom was there and she was holding the flyers. Everyone's thinking about the news conferences, but that's okay. But this is right here. Sorry, I'm pointing over here, but you can't see my hand. That is Jake's mother, the one with the paper bag. Those are the flyers inside. This video is posted because she's like talking about the flyers and she's going to hand them out and everything. This person right here, this is her twin sister from what I'm being told. Now, Jake's family was in communication with Rebecca and Jake, and they did see the baby from what Sylvie has stated on her Facebook Live, that they have seen the baby. She stated that she loved him so much. They talk in past tense too. Now, there is a recording going around that everyone keeps telling me about that Mary is stating, looking at the flyers, and she heard saying, why does it say missing? And someone said to confirm it. And she said, but he was abducted. I want to make it very clear. The person that I'm talking to is from Rebecca's family. And they are stating that Mary went there to support her daughter. From what I know is Mary adopted Rebecca and James. James and Rebecca are not blood. They were both adopted. Mary has other children, which is her siblings. They're older. And those siblings were there until inconsistencies started coming out. That's why you don't see her family at the house. That's why you don't see them. It has been confirmed that the recording that police had and showed to Jake and Rebecca was shown on the 15th, so the Friday after. I'm almost positive it's the 15th. The Friday after that Thursday. Police were already honed in on them based on the evidence that they collected. Now, the thing that I really want to make clear is Rachel, which is Jake's mom, the one right here, she had Hector and Sylvie and Jake. Hector did pass in 2021. Sylvie is the sister that you guys see the screenshots that I have posted that was putting out that information about the 220-pound man that was white, Mexican, or Hispanic. It changed very frequently, and she was driving that white car. She's the one that was commenting that. That is Jake's sister. I am being told by people close to their family, not Rebecca's family, their family. They don't want me to really say a lot because they don't want people to know that they're talking, but I guess that family is not the best from what I'm being told, that they're just kind of scared that if it gets out that something's going to happen. But the information that they gave me was that she is the monarchy of that family. Anything that happens, anything that goes down, the family goes to her, like her children. So that's why they feel like she knows what's going on. That's why she doesn't have much emotion, and they feel like the sister knew what was going on. I have not spoken to either of those two people. These are just people that are coming that are close to that family, what they're telling me. So that's kind of just take it as you is. It's a grain of salt, but that is what I'm being told. But I wanted to share her picture. This is Jake's mother. Now, the house. I was able to confirm that the house is owned by her husband, Scott. He owns the house. I believe his name is Scott. That's what someone was sharing with me. But he owns the house and he is married to her. So I know that there's a video that's going around that he's talking to people saying that the dad's dead, I'm just the landlord, all of that. I think he's only saying that to distance himself away from the case. But it's her husband that owns the house. I do not know if they live there with them. I don't have any of that. I didn't really care to look into it previously, but people were asking on my last post who lived with them, because I think that was really confusing and muddy. I'm guessing that it would be her if her husband owns the home, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Now, the one thing that people were like diving into a lot in that last video, I made a video addressing it, which is the footage that people say that they saw of the third. Again, like I said, until I get that confirmation from that footage that gets released that shows that black eye, like the black eye up close, 4K, in, like you see it, it's clear, I'm not going to confirm that I think that that's a black eye, because for me, I can't. And that's okay for us to disagree. All that matters is that we find the baby. I'm getting people texting me saying that there's a medium on here, not Monica, a different medium, and she like has a map of a circled area, and it looks like it's kind of by my house from what I didn't get to fully read the message before I jumped on here. So I was going to read that and see. But the only thing that you guys can do and everyone else can do is really go out and look, but be respectful. From what I'm being told, the reason why police stated that they halted the search is because people were digging in other people's yards and they were trespassing. Now, I also saw a video of the police at the home, and I was going to watch that video, but from what I'm being told from followers and different people on TikTok is that people are going into the home, like after, like yesterday and everything, they're going into the home and they're going through the back. I know someone
Mic check, mic check. I did hear about that. Somebody told me yesterday that there was people entering the property like as if it's like some type of tour or whatever. Like I don't know. They were going in taking pictures. I haven't seen it myself yet, but I heard that people supposedly were going into the property, into the house, and like I don't know.
Someone sent me a video last night, and he said that someone was on live, and they pushed open the door to that house, and you can like see into it. There's pictures kind of everywhere. That is going on.
I haven't seen that. You guys saw that?
This isn't like an amusement park. This isn't something like that. That is someone's home.
It's like Disney for some of these people. It's like Disney. We're taking a special exclusive tour.
And there was a crime that was committed there, from what police are stating. Police have stated that they believe that the crime was committed in the home. And from what the news report said is they believe that the father did it. Don't go up into that home. Don't like do tours or what. Like that's not what this is. And if you are the one doing it, because I've been told that people are doing this and they're like paying people to do tours. I have not confirmed that. That's just what I'm being told today. Like I said, I got up. I was getting really frustrated with the comments. I was going to say something. I decided not to. I went to church, and now I'm making these videos. So I haven't confirmed for sure, like, who's doing tours, if they're, like, how that's going down. But if you are, I'm just saying, please have some grace. Please have some respect.
Wow.
Let's not go into that home. Someone else does own that home. And I know people are commenting, like, the home should be torn down, everything. I don't know how anyone's going to go back into that home based off of what police have stated happened. Now, the last thing I want to address is I was talking about the inside information I have from my local law enforcement, just the department. I'm not saying that it's a police officer. I'm not saying that it's anyone, just an insider at the department. Someone made a comment and said, and they were really kind about it, and said that what if you're releasing information that they didn't want released yet and you jeopardize the case? And I want to tell you that I'm hearing you and I'm listening to you, because I don't want that. I don't want anything that can jeopardize the case out, and I felt like the information I was sharing wouldn't, but I completely understand where you are coming from when you stated that, because I do have like other information that I refuse to share. I will say, I think because the case is so close to iCkEdMeL, and a lot of us know people within that department and the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, that it's very easy for people to want to talk. I mean, we're human. We like to babble and talk, but I understand exactly where you're coming from. So I will not be releasing anything that I get from insiders within the police department until it is released from police themselves, because I want you to know that I hear you and I respect what you are saying.
So this is Murder by Nature podcast on TikTok. The link is in the description, and she's a local person that's out there. I've seen her posts. I thought they were very insightful, some of her things that she's posted. Let me see what else.
Okay, I wanted to jump on and talk about Rebecca and her family.
Rebecca!
So Rebecca is the daughter of Mary. So the lady with the green shirt and that like white hair. She is the daughter of Mary. She is an adopted daughter of Mary. I'm not going to go over why she was adopted. She's just adopted. Her brother James is also adopted. And James and Rebecca are not biologically siblings. They were both adopted into this home. So I want to make that very clear. From kind of all the conversation, you guys want to know, why were they estranged? From what I'm being told, is that when Rebecca and Jake first started dating, there was red flags that was seen from their family, and they confronted her on it. She immediately got very defensive. It was a whole argument. Everything blew up, and they stopped communicating. She left the home. She moved in with Jake. Now, in March, there was a family emergency that happened. That family emergency is what brought Rebecca back into contact with her family. That is what happened. That is the story. Now, her ex-husband, Edgar, he went on and said that he didn't know about the baby, that he hasn't talked to her, he didn't know she was married. Edgar and Rebecca were together for quite some time. They have 2 daughters. And from what I'm being told is that marriage ended due to infidelity on Rebecca's side. Her eldest daughter stopped talking to her, but her youngest daughter from that marriage is confirmed that she is talking to her mother. I don't know if she's talking to her now after she's been charged, but pre this, that Thursday night and that Friday, she was in communication with her mother. So I want to make sure that that's very clear, because I took what he said as they're not in contact with her for both. I am coming on here to correct that from what I'm being told is that she was there Thursday night at Big Five. Now, I know everyone is upset because I came out and said something for the family. But for me, I'm going to do what I feel is right and what I'm being told and what I feel is genuine and authentic. And I'm going to share that. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that we find this baby and they get what's coming to them. So I know someone said the timeline of the bruise does matter. If that information comes out or that video comes out and it's clear, like you are seeing me, like clear, you can see if I had a black eye and you see a black eye and I see a black eye, I will take that back to the family and be like, what happened? What is going on? I will own that. But again, this is what's being stated. This is Rebecca's mugshot from what they released. Mm-hmm. Do what you want, say what you want about it. I think she looks like she has no remorse. It looks like she was crying now. I have no remorse for this woman and what she did. And
Okay.
So everyone's asking where I read it, and I read it from this news article.
Let's move on.
I'm going to address this once.
Okay, somebody said, I know you're getting views and everything, but really, on the Tira is who cares about this and who has the most information. Wow. I know you're getting views and everything, but really, on the Tira is who cares about this and who has the most information.
And once only. This is not okay. I live in this town. I've been raised in this town. This affects me more than anyone in my comments right now, unless you live here. We have been scared for the last 2 days that when this happened, because we literally thought that there was someone going out and snatching babies. We've never had something like this happen in our community. Our community band together. I jumped on here because there was misinformation and I had a platform that had 9,000 followers, and I figured, hey, I can post something and get this out to our local people. Because I will tell you something about the people of Yucaipa, they're very different. And I know that the way that I talk and the way that I release stuff will get to them. And if this child was missing, that I can at least get to my community. So for you to say that I don't care, I'm sorry. I don't know if you've watched my videos or who you think you are, and I shouldn't even be addressing you, but this is starting to get on my nerves because this is the type of stuff that I'm getting daily. I follow this man. I've met this man in person. I know he's genuine. I know he cares. But that doesn't mean that anyone else that's following this case doesn't. And for
on the Tira, there's always going to be people that try to pit you against other people. You know, and so they're always making it something, and it's like some nobody account with no picture. And the question too is, well, why are you there? Like, why are you even here? If you're so like this is the number one person, so go watch the number one person. Why are you watching everybody else and complaining? Right? People will always do that, try to compare you and all this stuff, blah blah blah.
And for you to think that this is okay to put on people's things, we're human. We're following a case of a child that is 7 months old that has been I can't even say the word on here because I'll get banned. Don't ever leave stuff like this on my videos ever again. The
only thing with that is that they're gonna leave more stuff like that. That's how the online trolls work. But yeah, that's part of. And maybe she's kind of new, but yeah, people do that all day long. They'll compare you and blah blah blah. This person does this person that. They'll never come and say anything about when you're on top. But the time you're not on top or second or third or fourth or whatever, that's when they come.
Hey guys, sorry, I had to start this over because I was talking about DP and then I realized I probably can't talk about that on this without getting flagged.
TikTok.
But I wanted to come on.
I got banned again on TikTok.
on here and make sure that this is clear. The articles that I was reading yesterday are what I was stating that said that he confessed. Now, I did go back this morning just to kind of look at those same articles to look at what people are saying. And I did see on our Facebook community on the articles that they're retracting their statement. I don't know which one's the right word. And they're saying that now it's stated they don't know what Jake said to police for him to go to the 60 West. That is what KTLA said, NBC News, and ABC. I don't really look at Fox News. I just kind of follow those three. They're stating that it's not clear what was stated. So I know from what I've heard from other people in the comments is that he had to have agreed or said something for them to take him out.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that with Jake. Like, what was the reason he went out there? He must have said something, but I guess was full of shit, or he's gonna claim he didn't remember.
Hey, you guys, I'm going to try and post.
Get to the more recent stuff here. Hold
on. Hey, you guys, one of my followers, Selena, I will tag her if I can. I just got information from her. She is at the court. She talked to the clerk that is at the court right now. As of right now, 8:54 a.m., they have not been to court. They are not there. They are still, they won't decide what charges they will file. Hey guys, I do have people tagging me in.
I guess she didn't post anything else, huh? Nothing else today? All right. On the Tira. Some people love him. Some people, I guess, hate him, it seems like. On the Tira. He reminds me of my friend. The Tira. But he's out there, boots on the ground, putting in work. Ooh. Attorney files motion. Jake and Rebecca Haro request bail and permission to live together. Ride or die love. How many of y'all ladies out there? Some of y'all ladies out there love jailbirds or criminals. How many of y'all out there are willing to ride or die for your man? Wow. It's a $1 million bail. Let's see what else I can find, if anything else. Crime Time Live? Who's that?
Yes, that's the day. Because
But
remember, she had supposedly went to the Big Five for a mouthpiece or mouth guard or something.
But where did Costco come into play? Because I don't remember.
4 days prior, it was the last.
Like, how does it make sense? How does it make sense for her not to take the baby out of the car to go to a park where it's open air? Where there's open air, but then she'll take him to a Big Five where it's in. Because that's what I'm saying.
Correct. It's like, okay, girl, you're just.
That makes no sense because she's trying to hide the baby.
The baby probably went missing right then and there the day after they left.
Did you guys hear on the Tira got detained for saying hola to her?
Yeah.
He got detained for saying hola to Rebecca.
He got in trouble,
when
yeah.
She was
I heard
already
he got in trouble.
In handcuffs and ready to.
Wait, what?
He said hola?
On the
Yeah, he
Tira.
said hola when the room was quiet. So
oh my God, I can't take
they
it. No
detained
way.
him. But they released him
You're talking
already,
about on the air?
Yeah. They detained him for him saying hola.
Oh,
to
he was
Rebecca.
live just now?
No, he wasn't live. Ale Glizzy was alive. He was on the live, and he was saying that. And then
That's hilarious.
And then on the Tira confirmed that he said, "I'm sorry that I said that, but it just came out." But
yeah,
he
did apologize.
He's a funny guy. We all love him, man. I mean, he's just
he's funny. No, someone had came into my live because they were like, "Oh, I was friends with, or not friends. I was a fan of him until he started talking bad about the baby." I was like, "What? He never said anything bad about the baby. He wouldn't say anything. He's been helping since day one of this case."
People, listen.
People are gonna hate.
Listen, you can't please everybody, and I really learned that in my lifetime. Like, I have learned that you cannot please everybody. Not everyone's gonna agree.
Not everybody is gonna be your. Not everybody's gonna how can I say, be your. I don't know.
Friend.
Like, I don't know the word that I'm looking for. I guess.
Not everyone's gonna have your back or be your friend in life. That's what it comes down to. It falls down to at the end of the day.
Not everybody's gonna be your audience, right?
No.
Exactly. No, but you could.
Okay.
Another thing is this: we can't hypothetically make up stuff. Like, well, maybe this is the baby of the brother, or maybe
Oh yeah,
not holla. It could have been like holla at your boy. You know, you never know. At the end of the day, the way it was reported to me was holla. But he is fine. He was released. The police just gave him a talking to, and we are grateful for that. At the end of the day, he does not need to go down because he is the one shedding the most light in this case. This man has literally broken this case open, and it has made it nationwide because of him. I've literally followed him since way back in the day. Like, OGs know him from Full News Network. You know what I mean? Like, we know him. I'm from the IE. So at the end of the day, all of his efforts that he's putting in this case is highly important. You know, we really appreciate the police not, you know, going through with charges, but actually letting him go. Like, we really appreciate them for that. So thank you. And Tira, we really appreciate everything that you're doing, and we stand by you for everything. Like, honestly, you're an amazing person, and we support you all the way. So yes, it is confirmed.
All right. So yeah, in the courtroom, he said "hola," and that caused kind of a little bit of chaos. People were not too happy about that.
Yep, just like that.
I'll go take a plane.
All right, I guess maybe that's it for now. Just wanted to update you guys on that whole situation. If anything, I will be back later. I think that's it for now. But thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Bloop 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 bloop. I think that's it. Catch you later. Bye. Bloop, bloop, bloop. TikTok. You guys got to get your stories from TikTok, man. TikTokers are on the case. Mainstream media has gotten so bad, and they're so slow. They're so delayed. They haven't caught on to what society wants. They're so old school. There's only like 2 of them that I think maybe that have kind of caught on. Like WFLA. Is WFLA I'm thinking of? Very, very little. They're still archaic. Okay, so the news is old. They're still dated. They haven't caught on the cable news, TV, whatever. They're old as fuck. Right now, the news is TikTok. It's crazy. The citizens. Because these people have not been able to adapt and acclimate to what people want right now. They're slow. Corporations with millions of dollars, and they still can't get it together. So yeah, we're watching TikTok now, motherfuckers. We're watching TikTok. That's what it is. All that money, they could pay somebody to be out there or to cover this stuff real time. You know, I don't watch TV anymore. I got this TV right. I don't watch TV. You think I watch this shit? The thing I put music on that TV. That's it. Anytime I call any of these companies, whether it's AT&T, Comcast, whatever. Oh, sir, should we set you up with TV? No. Why? Nobody watches TV anymore. Think I'm gonna watch the regular broadcast news? No. You guys are old and dated. Anyway, take care. Wait, you're not leaving? If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I always say bye, and then I talk for a little bit, and then I say bye, and I talk for a little bit, and I say bye, and talk for some more. But anyway, yeah, bye. Bloop, 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 bloop. Love you. Bloop, bloop.